we are being continuously and increasingly desensitized to gore and violence, right? So just like we talked about the headlines, how headlines, in order to be clicked today, they have to be punchier, they have to be
But
more
why? But why?
because
It,
otherwise they don't survive in this economic world.
okay.
They don't survive.
Survive. What does that mean?
Someone
What does that
has to.
mean?
They
Hold on,
have to
hold
be
on,
clicked. They have to be
hold
clicked
on.
because someone has to
The
make
goal.
money.
That's
Very
right.
very
Okay.
simple.
Right.
Yeah,
So
at
the
the end of the
goal
day.
is they wake up in the morning, and because of the education they received, the goal is to make money for
Not
whatever, or
just
to
the
be.
education, I mean, not just the depends what we call education, not just the education they received, but also the continuous competitive cutthroat world they're in. If you are this competition, that is, I'm not against
Hold on.
competition in general. Competition can be a great thing if we're competing for the right things in the right conditions. What is happening today is that when you make a title today, if you want to win, meaning you want to be clicked, you have to compete for my attention, and you're going to have to be to try to trigger my survival instincts and my primal instincts, which means to be more shocking, more intense. And that in turn, and then there's a snowball effect. There's a sociological snowball effect, because content producers, headline makers, writers, Hollywood, YouTubers, they all have to put in front of our faces more violence, more sex, more intense, more shocking. Everything has to be faster, more explosive in front of our eyes, because we are becoming increasingly indifferent to whatever it is that's being shown to us. Look at movies from the 50s, 60s, look at movies today, look at ads, look at the level of sexuality, look at what's happening in TikTok today. Children are exposed to, the average age of exposure to porn today, I believe, is 10. That's insane. Hardcore porn, not like the stuff that was on top shelf magazines when your parents were trying, being naughty kids. This is insane what's happening, and we feel it as normal. This is what's crazy. The psychological, the threshold of sensitivity is going up. We are
So
becoming more desensitized, and normal becomes something new.
hold on. I keep getting really annoyed when you do this because nothing was so great 50 or 60 years ago.
I'm
But
not
you
saying
keep
anything was great. No, thank
because you
you.
keep going, oh, hearkening back to the
No,
good
I'm not
old
saying things
days
were
when the
great.
porno was only on the top shelf instead of in
No,
my
no, no,
freaking
no, no.
phone.
I'm not saying anything was great. There were things that were worse, and now they are better also. And violence existed, domestic violence existed. There were other norms that were problematic. I'm
Okay, I was just kept
I,
pushing my buttons when you
no,
kept
no,
harkening back
that's
to the good old days.
good. So I'll clarify what I mean. I don't mean that the 50s and 60s were great. Not at all. All I'm saying is what has happened in the last 70 years is a change in our culture that uh, um, that has boosted or amplified, intensified a few things. The instant gratification culture, that became more of a thing than it was. People today can read, they can read much less. They need to be more stimulated. They have to be, why how is ADHD a growing trend? Explain that to me. How is that possible that you have many more children today developing ADHD? What has happened? What has happened? Clearly, there is a cultural component to it. So all I'm talking about is what has happened to the culture in the last 70 years, and that's a big change. That's a huge change, and you can also see some numbers that that begin to correlate what has happened to the culture and the violent acts that you're seeing as a result.